Okay, today is September 26th, 2016. This is a part 2 update for today. We're watching a tropical storm Roslyn getting sucked into this vortex here. And what's happening is that this storm here is going to be blown apart by tomorrow morning, probably. We can see a huge blast pattern right here. Let's take a look at this on uh, the western U.S. Water vapor loop. We can see this huge mid and upper level low right just south of California. We had a lot of chemtrails in Southern California today as this moisture was wrapping around. There's no rain in California. If we take a quick look at the telecast map, very little rain right near the Colorado River. We're seeing a little area right there. But the chemtrails are being sprayed very heavily all through here as this system winds around. So uh, rain is being prevented once again in California. And I was watching these large thunderheads, these cumulus clouds forming over the San Gabriel Mountains today, just north of Los Angeles, and they were being targeted. We could determine that by watching the thunderheads collapse. They would become very disorganized after just 2-3 minutes. They rise up. You see a thunderhead start to rise up, and within just a couple of minutes, it collapses. And that is telling us that transmitters are being used in the Southern California area to prevent rain, in addition to the chemtrail spraying. Now, I didn't bring up the MODIS today map because it's corrupted. There's nothing to see. There's a huge white band that's blocking a lot of the view, and also the map has been spliced together, and the information is basically corrupted. The SSEC water vapor map is also unavailable today. But these maps will serve to show us what's really going on here. If we look at the infrared map, we can see a lot of rotation, and we should be getting plenty of rain in Southern California right here. That's not happening. Okay, so let's go back to the big map. We can see the northeast bound movement right here. This storm was moving to the north, but now it's getting very close to this huge mid and upper level low pressure system. If you look at the 500 millibar map right here, we can see that huge area, this closed low right here. And this developing storm, this is a tropical storm, is moving right towards that vortex right here. And we see some squiggly lines. That indicates some varying degrees of high pressure from a transmitter, which is affecting the the reading that we're getting here on these maps. So when we see squiggly lines, we know that there's a transmitter at work somewhere in this area. And same here on the 300 millibar, we have this huge closed low right here. And we've got high pressure, of course, right here, and that's been generating a lot of the wind. We have clockwise rotation here. We've got counterclockwise rotation here, and we have a area of a Venturi effect. You know, we get a wind shooting out offshore. So we've had a lot of wind last over the weekend. Not so much today, but that's what's happening. So, and the surface map, we can see we've got some high pressure over here. We've got a high out over the East Pacific, and this is a slightly lower pressure area here. This would be about 1,012 millibar, I guess, right in here. All right, getting back to the big map, we can see that there is some, this storm is definitely moving right towards that spinning vortex. Also, there was an effort today to cut this entire flow off. We can see this black high pressure that they were trying to install to block this system from moving any closer, but that's not working. So what they're doing now is they're just blowing this apart. We can see the blast pattern. Let's go to the East Pacific map. We can see that right here. Very large blast pattern, the shock wave moving out of the north side of that storm. And the entire system is moving northeast. So by tomorrow morning, probably within 12 hours, by noontime tomorrow, Tuesday, this thing will be blown apart. They're working on this right now to kill this thing off. So when it does get wound into that core, we're not going to see a development of a superstorm or something. A lot of this flow is moving right into Texas, as we can see here. Go back to the map right here. The western water vapor map, western U.S. And also there's high pressure. They've got a transmitter on this core trying to counteract all this counterclockwise rotation. But this is such a huge system. And by the way, as time goes on, these are just going to get bigger and bigger. I mean, they're not showing these on the news at night. As I've already mentioned, the ABC, NBC, CBS, the KTLA, KTTV, all the stations locally here, they don't show this stuff. They've been instructed to just show the cartoon animated maps and just show us the little slot there of LA. And that's about it. So nobody knows what's going on unless you get on the internet. Now, let's take a look at some of these other maps. We've seen that one. Let's take a look at the, you can see that blast pattern there. Now, on the visible light map, we cannot see a lot of detail. It's hidden. We do see some photoshopping right there. Like I say, by tomorrow, this will be history. We do see some blast rings right here shooting out to the west. The core is very, core of that system is not symmetrical. It's being killed. We can actually see a shock wave right there. Look at that. Okay, so the mission is to kill this off before it gets wound into the core. That's what they're doing. We'll see a lot more chemtrails tomorrow. Okay, so that's basically the forecast. There's more chemtrails for Southern California. It'll be very interesting to see what happens when this system makes it into the middle of this thing here. We'll have to watch that one carefully. All right. Here's the surface analysis map. We see a large trough running right down the west coast. Low pressure indicated developing gale right here with a cold front. The barometric pressure is down tonight. Right now in the foothills, we have 29.96 at 11:15 p.m. The temperature is 72. We have a relative humidity of 27%, and the dew point is 36 degrees. Okay, and we've got this high pressure out here still. Let's move back east a little bit. All right, so we will leave it right here, and we'll do another update tomorrow. Okay, that's it.